Around some of the old homes in town, there are very old pear trees that seem to provide reliable, abundant, and delicious fruit with hardly any spraying or maintenance involved. Did you hear that, Mr. D? Is there an old-fashioned pear tree that requires minimum maintenance? And this is from Douglas. So once again, Mr. D, reliable, abundant, delicious fruit with hardly any spraying.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
You've seen it before, all right.
I can't get it to happen in my yard, in my landscape,
right.
but I've seen it, and it's probably Kieffer or Bartlett pear.
I thought Kieffer.
Yeah, they've been around forever.
Right.
They have good fruit, and I've seen them out hunting out in you know, people's yards, old landscapes and things like that, and they're pretty good. So that's probably an answer to the question. That's probably what it is. But you know, I've got a Kieffer in my yard that I planted, and I get a little bit of fruit every year, but it needs to be sprayed.
Needs to be sprayed.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, and I haven't done a good job of doing that. I, you know, do as I say, not as I do. Because,
right.
you know, and I planted that tree because I'd seen that exactly. You know, what the person that wrote in said.
So no fire blight?
Fire blight,
okay.
Really bad the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Last year was the worst I'd ever seen.
Okay.
And it spread from my Kieffer pear to all my apple trees.
How about that?
And my moonglow pear. I have a couple of varieties. This year, it's not as bad, but it's still present on my Kieffer. Now, I didn't go with the antibiotic sprays. I did prune it last year, pruned out the diseased tissue, and so this is probably left over from last year. But you know, good luck with growing fruit, any fruit without spraying.
Yeah.
You know, if you are able to do that, then congratulations. But it might simply be that the trees that I've seen have been kind of off by themselves. Pears do better under cross-pollination, but they have male and female parts on the same trees, and they can self-pollinate.
Right.
So there's a pear tree up close to the old home place that you know, where I grew up on one of the neighbors' farms. It's still the tree's probably 40 years old,
wow.
and it just
Still
covered
produces.
with pears every year. And it's just it's not an easy thing. Pears, you're much more likely to have good luck with pears without applying a lot of pesticides than you are with a lot of other fruit.
Right.
And much more, you know, they're much more hardy, and they have fewer problems with pears than you would with peaches and plums and nectarines and things like that. Apples are between pears and peaches, plums, and nectarines. So, you know, you can, you know, produce apples and pears without doing a lot of spraying, possibly in good years that don't have a lot of disease pressure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're thinking probably Kieffer, because I know you can grow those, you know,
Right.
pretty successfully here in this area.
Oh yeah, they grow
Right.
here fine.
We hope you loved the video. We would love for you to ask more questions. Be sure to leave those questions in your comments.